So, this week we're talking about Coach Morgan Plummer. She is a business success coach for female entrepreneurs. We're going to talk about some primary research findings. So, for most of our research, we had to determine who Morgan's ideal client was, how to best serve them, and where they're located. The demographics of Morgan's dream client are women in the 25 to 35 age range who want to leave their 9 to 5. They're semi successful, they're making anywhere from like 40 to 70,000 a year at their job. And so we posted in some of the Facebook groups that Morgan belongs to, asking women who fit that criteria to fill out a survey. So women filled out a survey. It was filled with 25 or so questions. It took about 7 minutes or so for people to answer. We made it really simple for them. We gave them drop down menus and check boxes and anything we could do to make it an easy process. We had 30 women respond in our first round, and each person who responded got a free session with Morgan. So most of the women that we got were in the 27 to 32 age range, and they cited a lack of fulfillment as one of their biggest problems. They also said that they were afraid of failing. They were, semi-successful in their business, in their career, but they were too afraid to branch out and actually live their most passionate, authentic life. These women were mothers and they were wives. They had small children at home. They focused a lot on their career in the early 20s to mid 20s. And now they have small children at home. They're successful in their career, but they want more. They know that they're supposed to do more than sit at a desk. They want to stay home with their children because they hate dropping them off at daycare. They hate not like spending a lot of time with their children. They hate the idea of someone else raising their children, and they just wanted to live out their passions. So here are some infographics about this. So finances were another concern. Women were afraid to invest in themselves. Not that they couldn't afford it, but the idea of investing in themselves was really scary. And then lack of fulfillment was another problem. And then the idea of failure. And we found that women were on Instagram, Facebook, and Pinterest. And Morgan is focusing a lot more now on Pinterest as her market. And these women really want someone to hold them accountable, because running a business can be extremely challenging. And there's so much to do. There's so many things to think about when you run a business. And so being held accountable was a huge thing that they were looking for. And so moving forward, we'll conduct research again in a few months after Morgan's had a chance to grow her audience a little bit more now that she knows who exactly she's speaking to. Morgan has plans to offer a higher end year-long mastermind, something in the $15,000 to $20,000 range. And so we'll be conducting research around that and what women pain points are, and what kind of help they need, and retreat ideas, and more questions about their socioeconomic status and things like that, just so we know that we're really hitting the right people for this, because it is such a higher end product or service. We'll also be asking them about what kind of guest experts they would like to see, what they really feel like they need to grow a successful business. This program will be for women who have maybe already hit something like $5,000 to $10,000 a month in their business, and then they want to take it to the next level. And so those are the kind of questions we'll be asking going forward.